Hello, Brian the Fanboy here, and today I'm gonna talk about Wonder Woman. Now, growing up, I always knew about Wonder Woman, but the only thing I knew about her was her name and what she looked like. Now, the first time I saw Wonder Woman on TV, or at least I remember what seeing her on TV, was in this animated public service announcement she was with Superman. And I think they were talking about uh, bullies, but it was so long ago. I don't remember what they actually said. Since that was very little at the time. Now, during most of my childhood, I probably must have seen images of Wonder Woman, from time to time. But like I said before, I only knew her name and what she looked like. You know, the next time I saw Wonder Woman on TV was when I was when I was watching the Super Friends cartoon, which I did talk about in another video. So you can check it out if you haven't already. So yes, this was when I was visiting my mother's side of the family for Christmas of 97, and when I saw Wonder Woman on that show, I also remember that over there she's in Spanish. She is called La Mujer Maravilla. Also, I eventually found there was a I don't know if it's the same channel or another one, but I do remember watching a promo for the Wonder Woman TV show from the 70s starring Linda Carter. Of course, I didn't watch it back then because of the age I was at the time, I didn't want to be made fun of for watching a show about a woman fighting crime while wearing a swimsuit. No, sometime after my family, me, my mother, and sister got back to America after visiting family back in 1998. Well, shortly my fifth grade class, back when I was in Catholic school, well, we were all given this comic book um, that featured the superheroes. It was more of a STEM collecting kind of thing, and on the first page was short information about each of the superheroes in the comic book, and one of them was Wonder Woman. And one of the things I learned was that her secret identity is Diana Prince. And also, well, from what I read, is that she is an Amazon who was created by Agent Cox. Now, when I first read that part about her being an Amazon, it made me think that she was from Brazil, and I was thinking that she was created in some kind of temple in the Amazon rainforest because Amazon rainforest and the Amazon River. It wouldn't be until years after I didn't learn what the word Amazon really meant. No, I think during my early teens, when I was still in, when I was still in middle school, well, when Warner Brothers 50th anniversary was going on, well, TV Land was showing a lot of TV shows made by Warner Brothers, and one of them was the Wonder Woman TV series starring Linda Carter. And since I was at my own house this time around, and especially with a TV in my room, I did watch an episode without fear of it being fun of because I was always watching with my door closed. Of course, I really didn't get into it at first, maybe because I haven't seen something like it before. Well, anyway, shortly after, I think it was back in 2001. Well, I did watch the Justice League cartoon, and Wonder Woman was in it. She was a regular, and she even was still all the way during Justice League Unlimited. Also, during watching the Justice League cartoon, that's when I started learning Wonder Woman's connection with Greek mythology. And I will more about that, later on the way. Let's see, is and also my after I became an adult and well yeah, when I started watching stuff on YouTube or years for anyway, I did learn that Wonder Woman did appear in an episode in a few episodes of Batman the Brave the Bold. And then eventually I learned I was watching these series about the history of comic books on film, and one of them was about old movies and shows about Wonder Woman. Now, the first attempt of a Wonder Woman TV series I learned about was this show called Who's Afraid of Diana Prince, and it was supposed to be as silly as the Batman TV show from the 60s, but the pitch for the Wonder Woman series from that time it wasn't picked up. And then I learned about this Wonder Woman movie, which was supposed to be a pilot for a TV series, and it starred a woman by the name of Kathleen Crosby, and managed to set the whole thing on YouTube, on the whole movie on YouTube many years ago, and now I own the movie on DVD, and here it is. Here you go, the Wonder Woman movie starring Kathleen Crosby, and here's the disc. And I guess you're probably wondering why this doesn't look anything like the Wonder Woman from the comic books. Yeah, well, back when this movie was made, well, you see, the Wonder, they were trying to catch up on the popularity of the James Bond movie and the Charlie's Angels TV series that going on at the time. And I mean, and Big Bang Theory, there was a scene where Sheldon asked, "In what universe is Wonder Woman blonde?" And here's the answer. Oh, and eventually I did manage to watch episodes of the Wonder Woman TV series of Lena Carter. I didn't watch all of them because, well, some of them were not available. But I did watch what I could find, and maybe one day I'll own the whole series on DVD. Yeah. Well, anyway, during the first season, well, takes place during World War II, and then started with season two, all the way up to season three. The series had to take place in the 1970s, which was, the same time that the show was being made. Oh, and I forgot to mention about um, Wonder Woman's origin. Well, what I learned about was, well, first thing, I think a month after I finished high school, well, I did took out this book about the history of Wonder Woman, and that's when I started to learn more about her. And well, and upon according to what I read at the time, well, it was said that well, first the thing is that the Amazons were captured by the demigod Heracles, which most people today now know as Hercules. And well, outside the Amazon world, Hercules was portrayed as a hero because of so many the things he did for the Amazons, he was a villain because he enslaved them, even the Queen Hippolyta. And then the Amazons they pray to the gods and goddesses of Mount Olympus to help them be free, and managed they were freed, but they were told to wear that metal part on the wrist that was for the chains as a reminder uh, of what they've been through and to make sure it doesn't ever happen again. And then one day, Queen Hippolyta will sometime. Oh yeah, and also eventually the Amazons were put on these islands that will be hidden from the rest of the world, and they've been there for centuries. Like they're almost immortal. Well, yeah, and yeah, they became immortal. And then one day, Hippolyta, she longed for a daughter, and what she did was made a baby girl out of clay, and then the Greek gods gave the baby life, and that's how Princess Diana was born. And then when she got older, she ran around with the Amazons, and soon as she became an adult, well, yeah, she was still living. Yeah, became a favorite. Well, anyway, after that, well, one day a plane crashed, and it was it was a plane crashed in the island, and it was a man, and his name was Steve Trevor, and well, he told the Amazons about what's going on, and well, this was during World War II because well, Wonder Woman she made her first appearance in October of 1941, which was 2 months the before America entered World War II, and she had her started to star in Sensation Comics in January of 1941, which was 1 month after the Pearl Harbor attack. Well, anyway, the Amazons decide, well, the Queen Hippolyta declared a contest to decide who will escort Steve Trevor back to Man's World. And of course, for Princess Diana, well, Hippolyta forbid her to join the contest. Eventually, the contest started, and of course, all the Amazons had to wear masks. I mean, were wearing masks, and then eventually, once the when one of them was won the entire contest, and once she revealed herself, it turned out to be Diana. And because of the rules, she was made to win it fair and square, and she was not any special treatment just because she's the princess. So she was given her costume, the bracelet, tiara, and even her lasso of truth, which compels anybody to make people tell the truth. And she escorted Steve Trevor to help fight the Nazis, immense world. Of course, eventually World War II ended, and well, some things changed. And one of the changes I learned was that I don't know when this well this was, but well, somebody decided to take away Wonder Woman's powers away, her costume, and well, decided to fight like a secret agent with no powers. Of course, this made many people upset, both men and women. And eventually, she got her power back in her costume, and oh yeah, when she first started fight, to live in man's world, well, she took the identity of Diana Prince. Now, in 2007, there was another attempt of a Wonder Woman TV series, which was supposed to be a pilot that was originally planned to air on NBC. However, even though the pilot was made, it never aired. However, managed to buy that pilot on DVD at a convention. I don't remember which one it was or what year, but here it is. Yes, so the Wonder Woman pilot starring Adriana Peliki. At least I think how you say her name. And yes, here's the back and the DVD. So, but yet it never picked up for a full series. Oh, and also I have seen the Wonder Woman animated movie, or the one from years ago, and she appeared on Batman Superman Public Enemies, and I even seen she was even shown in some of the animated Justice League movies. And then came the and now for the new 52. Now she still has co-partner Wonder Woman and Diana Prince. However, some changes were made to her origin. You see, the thing about her being made out of clay, well, in the New 52, it turns out that it was all a lie. And it was made to protect Diana because, well, you see, the island where the Amazons live well, man was not supposed to be allowed. A woman is allowed to be there, but not men. Oh, and I forgot to mention about the island. Well, originally in the comic books, it was known as Paradise Island. And then sometime along the way, it became Themyscira. So yeah, it was like so instead of her being out of clay, she was really the daughter of Zeus, who you see in the New 52, Diana was the daughter of Zeus and Hippolyta. And not only that, in one of the issues I read, it turns out that not only that Hippolyta also gave birth to twins. So Diana has a long lost brother out there somewhere. Now, whether he found him already or not, I don't know. I haven't read anything about it at the moment. But yes, and because her brother was male, was a boy, but he wouldn't be allowed to live on Themyscira. Yeah, and her costume was different as well. Oh, and I forgot to mention, in Smallville, well, even though she did not appear in the TV show Smallville, the comic book series Smallville season 11, she did make an appearance over there. And now for theatrical movies. Well, her first theatrical appearance was in the Lego movie, or maybe it was yeah. But as for live action, well, her first live action movie appearance was in Batman, Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice, and also yes, and she helped Batman and Superman defeat Doomsday, even though it cost Superman his life. And then came the Wonder Woman movie, starring Gal Gadot, and 2000. Oh yeah, Gal Gadot. She did play Wonder Woman in the Batman v Superman movie, and we had a Wonder Woman movie from 2017, where well, which takes place in mostly takes place in World War One, which is different from the original comic book thing, but it was World War Two, but World War One it was, and she was fighting Ares, and I have also had the movie on DVD. Oh, Wonder Woman starring Gal Gadot. And that's all the yeah. And, and I did enjoy liking the movie. Even saw it in IMAX 3D, and when I first saw the movie, I couldn't take my eyes off Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. That show how captivating the movie was. And he also appeared in the Justice League movie during the same year, same year, but months later. And then also there was the Snyder Cut as well. And I have seen the movie Wonder Woman 1984. Of course, I don't own it on Blu-ray or DVD, but maybe someday I will. Yeah, that's the one where she fights the Cheetah and Master Lord. And she also appeared on the Young Justice and and Teen Titans Go as well. Just a few episodes. Even Teen Titans Go to the movies. Oh, and I forgot to mention that well Wonder Woman also had a sidekick called Wonder Girl. Her actual name was her civilian name was Donna Troy. And Donna, she made her first civilian justice, and also her first live action appearance was in the TV show Titans. However, it was not the first live action appearance of Wonder Girl because you see, the Wonder Woman TV show with Linda Carter, where there was a Wonder Girl, but she wasn't called Donna. She was called Drusilla. And well, just like in comic books, she's supposed to be Diana's sister. And yes, also with Wonder Woman, well, Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman, they make up what's known as the DC Trinity because they're the three most popular heroes in DC Comics. Yeah, that's the so and I have played some video games with Wonder Woman in it, but there was some other heroes as well. So it's in a Wonder Woman is a nice and it's a good character. And when it comes to watching, her in the media, I would recommend most of the old stuff because the way our Damon is these days. But yes, Wonder Woman is a popular superheroine, and yeah, she's one the girls can wish they could be like, and boys can appreciate her. Yeah, like girls who want to be like Wonder Woman, and boys who want to date her. That's how it is. And also, she's for everybody. It doesn't matter if it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. Wonder Woman is for everybody, and she doesn't care, what gender you are. Yeah, so anybody can like her. So yeah, I think that's all I can say about Wonder Woman in this video. And also, please subscribe to my channel because it will help me a lot. And also, please share this video on social media like Facebook, Twitter, or whatever. So that's it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.